Well, President Zelensky's address to Congress creating something rarely seen in Washington these days: unity from both sides of the aisle. Democrats and Republicans both agreeing to continue supporting Ukraine against Russia's invasion. NewsNation correspondent Joe Khalil is on Capitol Hill with reaction to today's speech.
Nichole, if President Zelensky has a superpower, it's the ability to communicate emotionally and effectively connect with whatever audience he's talking to. And today in front of Congress, it was no different, appealing to their sense of American pride, American history, trying to get them to move forward on more aid and help for Ukraine. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky uniting a usually divided Congress.
History will judge us. What did you do? What did you do when the bombing started? When the maternity hospitals were bombed and the pregnant women were taken out?
After Zelensky's address, the top Republican and Democrat on the House Foreign Affairs Committee said they support, as does most of Congress, getting Ukraine whatever supplies and weapons they need.
The money should not be an issue with the United States Congress in a bipartisan way. That vote was us together. We win this and we stand with President Zelensky by doing it together.
While Congress and the White House are hesitant to grant Zelensky's wish for a no-fly zone, there is growing support to allow Poland to supply Ukraine with MiG fighter jets.
Simply help us provide the weapons that we can defend ourselves. I think that room's united to defend and help Ukraine get the weaponry they need to defend themselves.
Time will tell whether Zelensky's appeal was enough to inspire more action and more aid from Washington. Senator Joe Manchin tells us the U.S. has to work in concert with our European allies.
We have to be together on this. I'm saying take nothing off the table. I don't know how much more you can sit here and watch and stand by and watch what's happening to these poor people in Ukraine.
Perhaps the strongest motivator for Congress, the images Zelensky showed of Ukraine's plight, his people in desperation.
Blood, children. What did you do? History will judge us if we don't act now and if we don't act strongly.
And congressional sources tell us they're still far away on agreeing for a no-fly zone. That may still be off the table, but there is strong bipartisan support for getting those MiG fighter jets from Poland into the hands of Ukrainian fighters. We'll have to see whether or not the White House moves on that as well. Nichole?
All right, Joe, thank you for that. Thank you for watching. Click the red subscribe button below so you can get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.